Hi, everybody. This is Mayor Sullivan, and this is, believe it or not, the 21st episode of the cable show Brockton. And the title speaks for itself, Brockton. It's our home, our community. Today's a wonderful day here in the City of Champions at Tukis, up in the village. I want to just say that my guest today is John Messia. And many of you know John Messia for his dedication to the Mayor's office. He's the Director of Constituent Services, and he's also a Marine, proud Brocktonian, graduate of Cardinal Spellman. But one thing that John has done and done exceptionally well was to help us increase our numbers for the census, okay? And that was a wonderful success thanks to John. He has also been leading the charge on the Health Equity Task Force, which was generated out of my office to really help the city as a whole, and John ran point on that. And then I asked John, again, he's a good juggler, I asked John to run the point for the clinics, the city clinics, working with the Board of Health, working with DPH and our liaison, Andy Robinson. John, thank you very much.
My pleasure, Mayor, my pleasure. This is a wonderful day here in Tukis Park. We have a softball game happening. We had 24-hour power who did graffiti art and a wonderful cleanup with all the railroad ties and behind the bleachers. We do have a live DJ. We have exceptional food, ice cream trucks, and games going on with face painting. Also, we do have the vaccination clinic here. Yankee Line's here from the state, so we'll encourage you to come on down, have some fun, and enjoy yourself on a beautiful afternoon in the city of Brockton, City of Champions.
So, John, you've really stepped up. I mean, you're a wonderful organizer, right? And you're working Saturdays and Sunday weekends as well, right? For no extra pay, let me say that. But I want to just say that helping get shots in the arms of citizens, business owners, residents is what it's all about, right? So when the state changed and we could do 12 and older, right, we were doing the clinics at the middle schools and Brockton High. But one thing that you've done in your team, great volunteers, we have Kelly Hanlon here, we have Linda P., we have Lady C&J over there providing some food today, and Susie Lordy who came and put some wonderful flowers here, and we planted them today here at the Tukis Memorial for World War II. But one thing is to try to get the message out. And how have you done that in terms of directing it towards all aspects of Brockton, which speaks multiple language here in the City of Champions?
We have done every effort we possibly can, from radio to BCA, wonderful partnership with BCA. We've done canvassing throughout the neighborhoods, supermarkets, anyone and all that collaborated with us. I want to thank them. We had the CBOs, community-based organizations that were hired through a group called Healthcare for All that was handpicked by DPH, Department of Public Health, and it's a gallant effort for everyone to come together, diversity across the board, and I encouraged us to end the first phase, which is this weekend, to have a celebration before we go into the second part and actually move into those pockets of resistance and educating more people, especially people homebound that cannot get the vaccine shot. We'll bring the vaccine shot to them. We'll give them food security, we'll give them supplies, PPE, and then we'll move all through the housing, the mass housing, and we'll just wrap up all the vaccinations by the end of the summer and look where we are mental health-wise going into the school year in Brockton Public Schools.
John, can you just tell the viewers, what is the Health Equity Task Force that we created?
Health Equity Task Force is your Health Equity Task Force. You created as the mayor, and thank you very much. I'm proud to be the chairman of that. We created different subcommittees to work on different aspects within the communities, wide-based communities in the city of Brockton. Everything from education equity, small business initiatives. We have community outreach education, and you can always use community outreach. The education is vital to keep people multilingual and working together, and it's just to have that equity within those groups in those communities, to have the leaders work with the municipality.
One other thing I just wanted to ask you, because again, another thing that I asked you to run point on was to work with the Charity Guild and Laura Streets to provide food to those that need the food or are unable to get out of their homes. Can you just again express what that was all about?
Sure. As you know, Mayor, when we got hit with COVID-19, the pandemic came, people were in fear. No one knew what it was going to bring to their homes, their communities, and the city. So once you created the Health Equity Task Force, we decided to start a food drive and work with the local pantries, creating that partnership, realizing who the needs are going, what the needs are going to be, and who they are directed at. From there, we started a strategic logistical plan, bringing the food security to the homebound that were quarantined. To this date, we're still doing that. We've done 1,500 homes with over 7,000 family members being fed and PPE going to their households. And we continue to do that with a team called the Wellness Trust Team, nurses that are going house to house to the quarantined individuals that want that visit from a registered nurse, retired nurse, being able to check on them, educate them, and give that proper food security and supplies to them. And then also educate them on the vaccine. It's all about, right, vaccine, keeping them safe, keeping everyone protected. So we bring the shots to them, or we line them up. Like today, we had almost a dozen people signed up to come here at Tukis Park just from that Wellness Trust Team. So I applaud them as well.
And that's a great way. I want to applaud you, John, for what you've been doing. I want to thank your wife for being so so accommodating for all the hours you're putting in. Again, the whole purpose is to save lives in the city of Brockton. So we have lost, unfortunately, 434 residents to the deadly virus known as COVID. But we're turning the corner, right? We're in a green right now. I've been fully vaccinated with the Pfizer. That's why I don't have to wear my mask, and John doesn't have to wear his mask. So listen, it's a personal choice. But if you're on the fence and you need some education, we have Dr. Rick Herman, our medical consultant, Dr. Eno Montesor, head of Board of Health, Dr. Linda Cahill, who heads up the school nurses. I do want to just give a shout out to our Board of Health and the nurses and the school nurses and Superintendent Mike Thomas. It's about collaboration. When I became mayor, I just said the biggest thing that we need to do is work together. All aspects of Brockton, work together for a common purpose. At that point, we didn't even know what COVID-19 was. So the pandemic is here. It's still here, right? We have 23 people right now in the city that have current case. So again, by the time this airs on BCA, the Tukis Wonderful Day here will be ended. But we're going to have many more of these. So again, if you have any information or you need information, please contact the mayor's office, 580-7123. I want to give a shout out to Brockton Fire Department that's here, the men and women every single day that protect and serve our wonderful city. And again, it's about working together. So again, this is Robert Sullivan, honor and privilege to serve as the mayor of Brockton. I want to thank John Messia, Director of Constituent Services, and again, the next episode, again, I like this idea of going out and about. Mike Thomas, we did it at Brockton High. Today we're at Tukis. I won't tell you where the next surprise is going to be, but again, thank you, BCA. Thank you, Jensen Denoise, the man behind the camera. Be well, be safe, God bless. Thank you. Thanks, John.